Hey guys, my name is Roy Constantine and I'm here on Cine-Portugal, and I'm here to make our first video, and I will talk about 10 movies. It's classical movies, and I will start with this great movie on Blu-ray, one of my first horror movie that I like very much, with the actress Linda Blair, and it's one classical movie of the 80s. It's called Hell Night. It's a great movie. I recommend you buying this movie because it's a great horror classic, and it's cool. It's a very cool movie. It's one dark night 12 years ago. A madman, Raymond Gart, butchers his wife and children in their creepy mansion before killing himself. A legend has it that one child survived the slaughter and remains hidden in the house as the deformed monster. So tonight a group of fraternity and sorority pledges must spend the night in Gart Manor on the anniversary of the killings. But even if these college kids can handle one wild evening of sex, partying and pranks, will they survive the ultimate nightmare, Hell Night? Great movie. It's cool, it's great, and it has that 80s vibe. It's really good. Hell Night, it's the first movie. Now we have a classic movie that was in my childhood. It has a soft spot in my heart. This movie is about some killer clowns. It's called Killer Clowns from Outer Space, and it's about a spaceship looking like a circus tent that lands in a field near a small town, signaling the attack of the divine red-nosed balloons. These psycho clowns from another world planning to annihilate mankind. It's really cool. It's really good. And now one of the clowns has a cameo in the new movie that is going to be released very soon. It's called Hell's Kitty. It's a B movie, but it's cool and it's great. And one of the clowns has a cameo. It's really good. I wish they could make a sequel to this because it's one of my childhood movies. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Blu-ray. It has an incredible transfer. It has incredible extras. It has audio commentary with the Chiodo brothers. 5 featurettes that make the making of the Killer Clowns, 2 deleted scenes with director's commentary, bloopers, original theatrical trailer, and many more. It's cool, it's great, and I have this on my collection because it's really good. So let's talk about the third movie, and the third movie is a classic of '83, and it is called The Keep. In Portuguese title, Fortaleza Infernal. So The Keep, it's a gothic thriller. It has the soundtrack of Tangerine Dream. It's a great classic from Michael Mann, very underrated, and it has on the cast Ian McKellen, Gabriel Byrne, Scott Glenn, Jürgen Prochnow, Alberto Watson. It's a movie about German-occupied Romania in World War II. Nazi soldiers have been sent to a garrison, a mysterious fortress, but a nightmarish discovery is soon made, and the keep was not built to keep anything out. The massive structure was in fact built to keep something in, and that is the secret of this movie. Cool, great, superb, great movie. Okay, The Keep. I recommend you buying this movie because it's a real gem. very, very underrated. So the next movie, it's called The Cave. It's a great movie. It's a great horror action thriller. It has creatures. It has all the things we like about cave movies. It's also a little bit like The Descent, and it has great star power. Cole Hauser, Morris Chestnut, Piper Perabo, Lena Headey. It's great. It's a great movie. I recommend you buying this movie, The Cave, about a group of people that goes inside the cave, and the cave collapses, and then there is creatures inside. A very cool movie, very dark movie. I recommend this. Great movie. Now we have a great one of the 80s. It's called Streets of Fire. Okay, Streets of Fire, what can I say about this great movie? Streets of Fire features Diane Lane and Michael Paré and the villain, William Dafoe. And it has a secondary role for Bill Paxton and other actors. But the premise of this great movie is about a man, Tom Cody, interpreted by Michael Paré, a tough ex-soldier who returns home and discovers that his former girlfriend, Ellen Aim, a singer, interpreted by Diane Lane, is now a popular rock singer who has been kidnapped by Raven, interpreted by William Dafoe. And this cocky leader of the area is the baddest biker gang. He controls the zone. He controls everything. The town, weapons, motorcycles, everything. And it's called, the gang, it's called the Bombers. The Bombers. They bomb everything. They really bomb everything. So Tom also learns that Ellen is now dating her manager, Billy Fish, interpreted by Rick Moranis. And they will go into the bomber zone and kick the shit out of them. Michael Paré kicks the shit out of the bombers, because when he grabs his gun, he kills them all. It's something like this. I will show you what he can do, and he really kills them all with. It's cool. It's cool, and it's Michael Paré all around. So if you want to see a great movie with great songs, with a great soundtrack, just see Streets of Fire. It's an '84 movie from Walter Hill. It's cool, it's great, it has great soundtrack. I even bought the record, the vinyl, and I have it because it's cool, it's great. It's one of my childhood favorites, and it has great one-liners, great locations, and a great villain and a great leading guy. It's all you need to know, it's all you have to know, because it's a cool movie and it's great. So, the next movie, this is Streets of Fire. Let's go to the next one. It's Watchers, with Corey Haim and Michael Ironside. It's one of the best movies of this year, 87 I think, and it's a cool movie about a dog who is part of an experiment with a creature, and the dog escapes the facility and goes to Corey Haim's character, goes to Corey Haim, and Corey Haim assists the dog and helps the dog to escape the the government agency and the creature that wants to kill the dog. And so one of the best performances is by Michael Ironside. It's a great movie, and Corey Haim did a great job in this. Rip Corey Haim. It's a cool movie. It's a great Dean Koontz adaptation. I have the second one. It's with Mark Singer. It's a cool movie, but not so good than the first. This is Watchers. I recommend you buying this movie because it's great, and in Blu-ray it has a great transfer. So don't forget, Watchers, cool movie. Now I have here one of my favorite movies from the 70s, 77. It features James Brolin, Kathleen Lloyd, John Marley and Ronnie Cox, and it's called The Car. The Car, it's like Duel, but a little different, because the other one is a truck and this is a real demonic car. It's a madman, it's a ghost, or it's the devil himself, nobody knows, but the car, whenever it starts rolling, it kills mindlessly. It kills everyone. So James Brolin assumes the mission of stopping this evil black car that rolls the desert, and it has a mysterious behind this, and it's terrorizing all the residents of a small town, and it kills everybody. Nobody is safe because the car is there and kills everybody. But it's a good movie, and I think that in Blu-ray it has a bunch of extras. It has trailers, a photo gallery, deleted scenes. It's from Anchor Bay, and I bought this movie on Amazon.com. It's cool, it's great, and it's a really cool movie from the 70s. I wish there were more like this. One of my classic, I will tell you about one of my favorite classic movies. It's John Carpenter's Christine, and I think this movie, it's also great. So The Car, it's the movie, and I recommend everybody to buy this movie because it's great. The next movie that I have for you, it's a great classic from my childhood, and it's called Neon Maniacs. So Neon Maniacs, I lost the count that I rented this movie on VHS 10, 20 times. I can't remember because it was a lot. I really love this movie, and it's really hard to find this movie on Blu-ray. So in the heart of San Francisco, the legions of the damned lay waiting beneath the Golden Gate Bridge because they live there. As night falls, the battalion of butchery is unleashed upon the city that carved terror in the souls of the innocent. But when a young woman named Natalie, it's Lillian Sorrell from Basic Instinct, escapes the bloody teen slaughter, she can convince anyone that a rape-paging army of psychotic monsters have mutilated her friends. They go into a park at night, and the creatures, the neon maniacs, are there and starts killing everyone. It's cool, but it's cool because each creature has its own weapons. Each creature has its own vibe, and look, it's great. I'm a director, and one day, maybe one day, I will make a tribute to this movie because I love it so much. They now hunt her down along with her friend because all her friends died, and the only one that escapes the first attack is her. And now she must arm herself and her classmates to one final bizarre battle against the horror of the Neon Maniacs. And now it's become a cult classic, So Neon Maniacs, don't ever forget. It's cool and it's great, and I really recommend this great movie, Neon Maniacs. Now we have here a great underrated sequel, a great underrated classic of one of the first horror movies from the 80s, 85, Fright Night, and it's called Fright Night Part 2, the 88 version. So what can I say about this sequel? Welcome to Fright Night Part 2. Peter Vincent, the great vampire killer, and Charlie Brewster, William Ragsdale, are back to the long-awaited sequel to the box office smash, Fright Night. And so are the bloodthirsty creatures of the night. So Charlie has met Regine Dandridge, who is the sister of Dandridge from the first movie, Jerry, interpreted by Julie Carmen, who is great and hot. My God. And she and a group of new vampires will try to revenge her killed brother from the first movie. And now we have Tracy Lynn, who is the new girlfriend of Charlie, and it has a great soundtrack. I recommend you buying this movie on Blu-ray and the soundtrack also, because it's great. I have it. I have the soundtrack, and it's cool and it's great. I listen to her to the musics of this movie all the time. I have the soundtrack of Fright Night 1 in this also. It's interpreted by Deborah Holland, Come to Me, the sound of this. It's a great movie, it's a great classic, and I recommend you for buying this movie because it has great special effects. It's a very underrated sequel. Buy this and you will not regret it, because it's a great movie. Fright Night Part 2, 88. And now, for the final movie of my review, I have my own movie, my first feature film from 2015. It's called The Call. It's about a young man who kills his parents, and it's sent to a mental institute to find a cure for his mental illness. And a new principal arrives there and lets him go, and he returns to his life surrounded by crime and tries to kill a cop that is on his tail, interpreted by me, the cop. He has a mask. He wants to kill girls because he had problems with his family in the past. In 2017 I made the short movie The Call, Prologue, Origin of Evil. It's a short movie, but it's great, and the two of them together makes a double pack that I have on my website and on my Facebook page. It is called constantinofilms.pt, and if you want to buy this movie, it has a cost of 10 euros, and you can contact me on my YouTube and leave a comment. So this is my last movie of my review. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and subscribe down here, and thank you for listening to me. I wish you a good week, and here is night, because I wish you a good night. And Gizmo also wishes you a good night. Me and Gizmo, from me and Gizmo, see you next time. with one more review.